Yeah, I can remember when we were in Chicago, when we were walking down the street, Ryan and I, you and Mom, I think, were still at the Art History Museum or went somewhere after that. Ryan and I were just walking down, and you're like, cityscape, and then all of a sudden it just opens up, and you're like on a sidewalk that you look down, and there's like steam coming up, and it's not ground floor. There's like a drop down there, and I'm like, oh, this would be like how Batman jumps off and like attacks the bad guys while they're doing the back alleyway mugging, you know?
That was the first time I saw a 7-Eleven at the bottom floor of apartment buildings. It kind of blew my mind that it wasn't a standalone 7-Eleven.
So I imagine that's kind of what New York would be like in a way.
It's on crack. Well, they're not doing crack.
The weird thing, there's no alleys. And there's hardly that many cars, you know?
All the trash on the sidewalk, too.
That's right.
They don't put them in the alley. It's all the sidewalk.
They're lined
You're
up,
just
trash
walking
bags.
by trash.
All right, guys, they call us the Breeze. Let's go!
Dope as fuck.
Guys, They Call Us the Breeze. Welcome back, everyone.
They call us
That's
the
Bravo
Breeze.
Romeo Echo Sierra live from the Tiger Cave. 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Thursday night. And then, of course, check out the podcast every Monday wherever you get your podcasts. Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Stitcher. If you're like me and you like to listen to a lot of iHeartRadio, boom, it's there for you. Yeah, tell your friends. For every one of you out there that's listening, there's 1,000 of you that aren't. Facebook.com.
Get online.
Yep.
Get on it.
Get on it.
Facebook.com/They
Get down
Call Us
on
the
it.
Breeze. And subscribe to the YouTube show. Exactly. Guys, how you been?
Been good.
Episode 16.
We have a storm.
Let's go.
Storm
Been great.
coming in.
We got a storm coming in tomorrow.
This place is going to look like a car wash in probably 3 hours.
I don't think it's going to start tonight. I think it's going to start in
I
the
saw
morning.
like
Ryan
8,
said.
9 o'clock.
This is supposed to start at night?
Yeah, 8, 9 o'clock, somewhere around there, and then just goes all the way.
There's going to be a
Hard
lightning
rain, man.
storm.
Ooh.
There's going to be a lightning storm at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's right. Toronto Maple Leafs.
They're going to light up some leaves.
That's right.
Burn some leaves.
We're 5-3-1. They're 5-4-1. So this should be a good game. We'll see what happens. We
Yeah.
haven't played them yet, I don't think, in this season.
No, they're good.
So-
They have Austin Matthews, who is,
Boston Matthews.
Boston Cashews.
Boston Cashews.
He's actually a
Those are
kid
good
that,
cashews.
he's a really
But
good
I
player.
thought they're grown in California.
He grew up in Arizona,
Right
and
on.
he basically, his uncle had season tickets to the Coyotes, and they would take him, and he was like, I really wanted to play NHL. So he's American-born from the desert, and he got drafted to Toronto Maple Leafs like 5 years ago. And his very first game, he scored, I think, 5 goals.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good for him.
Dude. Like, it was absolutely insanity. But he's a dirty boy. He's got the sauce. He's got the flow. He's the man.
Hell yeah. Well,
So we'll be watching him. I'll
Austin
point him out.
Powers?
Boston
Cashews.
for the Toronto Maple Leafs. We'll catch that game around 7:15 puck
Catch
drop
ya.
tonight. Oh no, we'll be doing the show, but
Got a
we'll
little
watch
football.
the back end
Got
of
a
it.
little foosball too. Got the Indianapolis Colts going against the
Jets.
New York Jets. I don't know why they decided that to be a primetime game, but
Yeah, I'm in for it.
I guess
That ought
football's
to
football.
get high ratings.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well,
Well, I mean they're putting it on Thursday night. It's prime time, you know. Speaking of sports, let's give some flowers out tonight. I got actually flowers I want to give to everybody tonight. Do you see this lovely bouquet behind the computer? You can't see it out there and listen to Lane because it's behind
Got
the
a lot
computer.
of
Did you
red
pick
and black
those?
and gray in it.
I ordered this bouquet of flowers, and I was like, tonight we're going to give out some flowers. And, the first flowers we're going to give out, ladies and gentlemen,
couldn't spring for the edible arrangement, huh?
big flowers to the Atlanta Braves for winning the World
Yeah,
Series.
big
You know
ups.
what I
Braves.
mean?
Big
Good luck.
ups.
Good,
Yeah.
good job. Good job.
The 4-2 was the series, and they beat them at Houston, which hurts even her. And it was a 7-0 sweep.
Dude, it was. So did you see the stadium, the Atlanta Braves stadium, the
No.
watch party?
No.
Oh,
You mean it
my
was a
God,
7-0
dude.
score?
It was a 7-0 score. Not
So-
sweep. But yeah, exactly, dude. The Atlanta Braves stadium was
Oh, they were a
bonkers,
watch
dude.
party?
It was a watch party. They had fireworks, I think, going off for like minutes, and
Good for
everyone's
them.
just like a crowd of
Surprised,
people.
the people in Atlanta, obviously, they have some sense. Some places they'd have burned the damn city down. That's a pretty big-ass city.
Oh yeah, if it was Philly or something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they would probably just. Which I never got.
Set cars
Because
on fire and mash windows.
You're literally
Why?
using your tax-paying money to go fix what you just broke.
Right.
Essentially, it's like you're burning cash right in front of your eyes.
You're trashing cars that are fans of the Braves. That are everyone.
Yeah, but I think.
Flowers, good for those guys, man. I don't think anyone really wanted Houston to win anyway. Still,
They're cheaters.
They are. I mean, it's hard to.
Yeah, it's like
Bang the trash can. He's going to throw a curveball.
America kicked that boyfriend out, and he's not allowed back in the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it takes a long time. Pete Rose.
Yeah.
Look how long ago that was.
Yeah.
Man,
well,
good
Flowers.
job, Atlanta.
Yeah, good job, guys. Excited for next season. We'll see how the Rays do, but we're gonna
Bridesmaids,
We're
man.
looking for it.
They won 100 games. They just don't have. They allowed Charlie Martin and Snell to get away, and they just don't have the pitching to get them through. The series and stuff like that.
I know.
You know what I think? Like, teams need to start doing if they get very close, they start clinching playoffs and stuff. Like, you should bring in one fan into the locker room to give a speech, right? I mean, something from the heart. Hear the manager
some
the whole
drunk dude
season.
named Barney.
Get that in there, right? After
Somebody like Kramer?
maybe a few buds, and then he gets in there and he's just like.
What was I saying?
They come out and just like start putting.
Just play
numbers up
ball.
on the board.
I forgot what I was.
I would just be blackout drunk, and then all of a sudden it would happen.
They'd be like, once he gave the
Great
speech,
moments are born from great opportunities.
Yeah.
And that's what you have here tonight, boys. That's what you've earned here tonight.
They're like, is he doing?
He's doing Miracle right now. I'm
but
pretty sure
the
he's doing
kid
Miracle,
from Boston
but he's doing like
doing
the
the
kid
kid?
from the kid doing the impression
He's
of
Michael Scott, Wayne Gretzky in that right now.
Yeah. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott.
So I see you're giving some flowers out to Fur Day or
Well,
whatever.
next
that
flowers
means.
actually I want to give out. I cleaned the hell out of my bathroom
Nice, man.
yesterday. And it was like, I was putting bleach in the toilet. I was scrubbing shit with a toothbrush, and I was down on my hands and knees with the tile, scrubbing with a sponge. I was doing the damn thing.
Are you doing
And
community service?
I just wanted to give out flowers for Mom for always cleaning our damn bathroom all those
Dude,
damn
for real, the
years. You
older
know
I
what I'm
get.
saying? Oh man,
Absolutely,
when you
she's
gotta
the
do
best
that
in the world,
shit-
man. She's the best mother and the best
Oh,
wife.
when you got to do that shit yourself, you're just like, man, I can't believe Mom used to deal with 3 boys and clean that fucking bathroom. And
4.
Not even
yeah.
like.
well,
like
you guys had a separate,
I was thinking about just like folding clothes the other day. I was folding for 2 people,
Oh, see,
Danielle and me,
I love
and I was like,
folding laundry.
I hated it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, Mom had what, herself, and then 4 other boys.
No,
that she had to
I-
fold for, man.
folding laundry, man.
All I need are some tasty waves,
Yeah,
cool
I'm good with
buds,
that.
and I'm fine.
Yeah. And
Well, how does the bathroom look now?
Oh,
Benny
it smells
messed it up
better.
yet?
No, he hasn't messed it up yet. Actually, Benson and I like pit stopped
Benson.
to say hi to Benny while popping around, and he wasn't in the bathroom at all. But something happened while I guess after I was cleaning the bathroom, the shower curtain was completely on the ground, and I was like, "Did Benny get in here?" And blah blah blah. But I
It's
was like,
interesting, the ghosts.
Probably you
Yeah.
loosened it. It's probably one of those spring ones,
Yep.
right?
mhm.
Yep.
So Dan helped me put it back up real quick while we were a little buzzy-wuzzy and we were getting ready to go to the next bar, and thank God he was there for it. Yeah, they call us the Breeze, guys. We have a huge show tonight. I got one more set of flowers to give out. We're going to talk about our November schedule coming up. We got birthdays and a very special birthday this week that we'll be talking about. I got a little haters gonna hate, and of course we're gonna open up the mailbag and do the Ask Your Dad segment per usual, and a bunch of stuff. I mean, look at the board tonight,
illegal
guys.
sales.
Illegal
Yeah,
sales.
illegal sales. We've got Lucky Man.
I love looking at this board every time I walk in.
Yeah, it's kind of a surprise
I
for you
never
guys.
I was gonna ask him what is he thinking because he was doing prep work earlier today, but I just love coming into that board and just seeing it because it's like gets your
You're like,
creativity
"Oh,
juices
okay."
going.
You're like, I wonder what that is. I wonder what that is.
I don't know what Ryan's 31st is.
What's Fur Day?
Well, last flowers I gotta give is for the boys. Guys, I was listening. Every once in a while I get kind of buzzy wuzzy, and I'm not in producer editor mode, and I just listen to the pod every once in a while. A little narcissistic, I guess, but if I'm already listening to my pods that I subscribe to, and I run out of pods, I'll go listen to an episode of ours. And I'm usually pretty toasty woasty at that point. And I was listening to a show of ours the other night, and I was just like, man, these guys, flowers for those guys. I know I bitch about how I do so much for this GD show, and you assholes just get to waltz on in here and oh, I did this
We do.
business. We did this business thing, and blah blah blah. You know, but when I listen back, you guys are funny, man, and it's just fun to do this every week. And I gotta give flowers
we're,
to you
we're
guys.
professionals.
You know what I mean?
Ryan worked for ESPN Radio for like 10 years.
Well,
not the sports radios, exotic symbolism, post narcissism.
Yeah.
But
it's art that
They
you
have
make
that?
because you're so narcissistic. It's art.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, hey, I think
And I used to be that public address announcer for Shore Acres Elementary for like 4 years.
Sure.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No.
That helps with the radio
Yeah,
gig.
exactly. He helped co-wrote. Larry the janitor wrote "We're a Family and We're a Tree." Dad actually ghost wrote that song for him. The janitor Larry, and it was a great song.
That's interesting because I used to ask Larry the janitor. I was like, "That's some pretty good lyrics, man." He always gave me this very funny look.
Yeah.
And he never admitted
He's like,
it. Like your
"What's your
dad
last name?
wrote it, but I
Brechek?"
can't tell you.
All
Like
right.
that. Well, hey, if you're giving us flowers,
Was
Dad,
Larry
I
still-
think we need to give him a whole garden.
Oh, you guys gonna give me a garden? See, I wasn't
think we're gonna
fishing
give
for
you
it,
a
but
garden.
yeah.
I mean, are you Bateman us right now? I'm listening back to our podcast.
That does sound good.
Yeah, I think we'll grow you some herbs.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Cool.
Sure,
Maybe a little
sure.
I'm
thyme,
sure
a little
you'll-
rosemary. You can't grow thyme.
And then you know what we should do? We should spray paint everything silver, like we
Okay.
did in that. You remember I
That'd
did
be
that
toxic.
in the back little clubhouse that we had. I spray painted a lot of stuff silver one time. I don't know. Andy Warhol had a silver factory. I had no idea about Andy Warhol. Maybe I
All
was
right,
just
fine. We'll do that.
maybe I was just loving spray paint smells.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
I think that's probably what it was.
the most appealing part. You were trying to become a little badass tag artist. That's what you were doing.
Yeah, I did.
He's like, I'm gonna start.
Can we
doing
buy
all
a train?
Never made it to the house.
Just a box car.
All the signs are there. Parents, if your child is participating in any of the
Spray paint
following,
activities.
has a skateboard crew in Shore Acres neighborhood, if he is hanging out with kids that are older than your oldest son skateboarding and getting busted by police,
and spray painting your
like
shed.
and if
or
he's
playhouse.
started to get a hold of spray paint, you're about to have a tagger on your hand.
You're about to have a tagger.
Yeah, a
These
little
taggers.
tagger.
Hold on, I got to go in the garage. I'll be right back, you guys. Get red, blue, and silver or whatever.
Yeah.
Dad's got all of those
Yeah.
colors. I'll just grab 3 cans.
I'm sure we've got in trouble maybe for using
Yeah, you
spray
did
paint
always
dumb.
have everything. It's wild how you had a lot of stuff that you needed like
No,
throughout
Dad-
the day. You'd be like, I don't know, it's probably on Dad's like
Dad's
shelf.
fucking garage was
Yeah, it
like
was
Mary
sweet.
Poppins' bag, dude.
Probably-
You could pull anything out of that fucking
12
thing.
different cans
It's
of
like, I need
paint.
twine. I'm
Yeah,
making
yeah,
a
yeah.
bong. I made a couple bongs using Dad's tools, you know? I mean, like, used his drill press without him knowing about it. Like, I made a couple things,
And
little
you'd be like,
creations with his...
Dad, where's the twine at?
He didn't know
After
about it.
like-
He was he wouldn't even be home, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna have to figure this out. 'cause
Well,
I don't
and
want-
then
I
he
don't
would-
wanna
Well,
get in
Dad's, I
trouble.
can make one. He's got the ultimate set of tools.
Then he
Got
would-
the ultimate set of tools, guys. If you BJ or somebody, if you want to come over and help supervise, we'll figure this shit out. Yeah, man. That
Every
was
like
it.
2 or 3 years, he would like do a spring cleaning, a deep clean, and then he would rearrange stuff in different drawers, and you're like, "Where's the twine?"
Yeah, where's the
It's
twine? I
not
need
there
the twine.
anymore. It's
Drawer number 3 now.
Yeah, I remember.
It's out here. We just got to find it.
Rowan and I had a keyboard stand that was for a second tier or for the laptop, so we could have the laptop over the keyboard, and whatever we bought just wasn't working with our setup, so we had to build that wooden thing. We totally just, Dad, hey, can I borrow that piece of wood? And, yeah, go ahead. And then we just put our dumb brains together and made this thing in Dad's garage. That's one of the last projects I ever did in Dad's old garage.
yeah, grab a 2x4 or whatever.
Yep.
Always be
There'd
hanging in
just
the
like
corner by
random
the
wood,
hanging in the corner by the sprinkler system.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right, well, November schedule, guys. They call us the Breeze, Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. We're gonna have some slightly different programming this month. Dad's out jet setting again. Where are you going this time, Mike? They want to
I'm
know.
going up to Massachusetts, Peabody.
Is he sailing them?
Peabody.
Nope, Peabody.
Peabody?
But
Not
you-
like Peabody, not like
Well, not like
Rocky,
the-
not
not
like
like-
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
No, it's Peabody is how
okay.
you pronounce
Peabody.
it.
Okay. All right.
We're going
so-
up to see Danny and Ann.
All right. Cool.
see the colors, see the
fall.
fall, or is it? I guess it's already going to be fall, right?
It's already fall.
Yeah, so the
It's
leaves are already.
November.
The leaves
It's
have probably
November.
already changed. No.
I would think so.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Go find us some
I don't remember. I lived
fresh
in Tennessee during
fish at
fall,
the
but-
wharf up there, or fresh seafood at the wharf.
wharf.
I'm looking at. We'll go buy us
Make
some
sure
big ass
you go
scallops.
to the Wharf Arts Festival. I believe.
Wharf Arts.
I don't like Wharf Arts.
The Wharf Arts Festival.
Wharf Arts is probably when those guys in World War II were in a foxhole and somebody ate
Yeah,
spam.
those are some Wharf
Those are Wharf Arts.
Little Bob's Burgers reference out there for you guys out. So we're going to be doing some things slightly differently on the 18th of this month. Dad is not going to be here. So, your friend and ours, Mr. Dan Benson's going to be filling back in.
There we go.
Check out his previous episode 8, I believe it was, if you want to get prepped and ready for that.
He's such a delight.
And then the next week, we're doing Thanksgiving, so we're not going to be actually recording a show. And I figure, a nice little gesture to Dad and Ryan. We'll give the week off. We're going to have some mystery hosts come in, and a couple girls, a couple good friends of ours. They're going to come in and try to entertain you for a little while. And
the Thanksgiving week?
Cool.
the week of Thanksgiving. Yep, you guys
Here?
might still be out of town. I'm not sure, or you might be just getting back, and I might just have to come over and crash things up a bit at like 6 p.m. But the two of them, they're going to come do a show, and I think it's going to be a great show because we're experimenting with some ideas out there. And listen,
Are you doing it on Thanksgiving Day or Wednesday?
No, it won't be on Thanksgiving Day. It'll be the week before, between the Thursday show and Thursday, somewhere. Probably likely not on Friday, Saturday. But either way, it's not going to be live. But it's going to be an episode sometime this month that I think everyone out there should definitely tune in.
I'm very excited to see how it turns out. It's going to be like the Kimmel,
Yeah,
right?
me
Where he goes
too.
away
Yeah,
for a little bit.
We'll probably be here. I'll watch.
Yeah. You guys just get to take a little break if you
I'll
want.
just
And
stand
they're
right
gonna
there
take
and just
over
watch
for
it.
us.
We'll
And
sit in
I
the
won't even
corner
say
out of
anything.
camera.
I won't say anything. I'll just
You can put
watch.
duct tape on her mouth.
Yeah, we'll see
I'll
what
bully.
happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah. So that's our November schedule as of right now.
Why do you have those two guys in the corner tied up with their hands behind their backs and duct tape on their mouth? Because they're
that's
normally part of the show.
That's the breeze. They can't.
And I don't think I
That's
can
how they
keep them
sleep.
quiet.
That's how they
I'll
sleep.
just put you guys outside and you guys can watch from the window, like Good Morning USA.
Oh, we'll go.
Yeah.
We'll watch it. We'll watch
Is that Good Morning
Yeah.
USA where they're in Times Square? Everybody's like out there
Hi.
with signs. Yeah, you guys just make up some signs.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Bravo
what we'll
Romeo
do.
Echo Sierra on a poster board.
We'll take
You
the.
guys look down at Times Square like they did on
I'll just
TRL.
I'll just stand up and you guys.
We'll have
to the
it-
window,
we'll-
have them go to the window.
We'll watch it on the iPad or something.
Carson,
live.
it's me. It's me, Dave. Hey, save
We'll
your
have
money,
a-
Carson.
Come on, make them laugh, make them laugh.
Oh, that'll be great. Yeah, wave hi to all your fans out there. Hey, then just some random drunk dude walking
through
or
the yard,
doing the golf cart,
walking
down
through
the-
my parents' yard.
just joins up with you guys and.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, that'd be great. They call us the Breeze, guys. We're going to take a quick little break. We've got plenty of show coming up. Of course, we've got celebrity birthdays coming up very next.
Steve will be like, "What are you guys doing out there?" It's like, Jeremy kicked us off the show.
That's it. They're out.
You're out. You're out of there.
All right, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. See you.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, that's right, boy. They call us the Breeze. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra.
I'm an island boy.
Oh, we feeling it out here tonight. We're waiting for that rain. We're doing a little rain dance here in the Tiger Cage. Every Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then every Monday, wherever you listen to your podcast, wherever you get your podcast drip.
The podcast drip. When it drip,
Where you get that drip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we do. And make sure you go to Facebook, guys. Like the page, facebook.com/they call us the Breeze. Bravo,
I
Romeo,
like to hear that
Echoes.
drip. I hear that drip at 5:30 every morning.
Oh, Dad's
You
still
mean-
the automatic coffee maker guy.
Oh, we're the old.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
old school.
And
Well,
to-
I ain't doing no little cup.
to be
sticking
fair,
in-
Flowers, I
I ain't
think
doing
Mom
no
sets
little
it up.
cup you stick in
Flowers.
Flowers to
Is
Mom. I think
Flowers the
Mom
new
sets it
saying?
up, right?
there. She does.
Yep.
Or did you come up with flowers as like the
No,
new,
just people- we just-
Although we've had to
Okay.
we've had to negotiate the amount of scoops of coffee she's been putting in there because I was like, how many scoops you put in there? We went through this twice now,
On the mic, please.
and she's like 2. I was like, ain't enough. I said I put 3 in. I said when I want to wake up with Folgers in my cup.
Best
And 2
part
scoops
of
ain't
waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Very good.
Man.
You should come up with you could probably sell that to them.
That's a good idea. I hope we were. If only we were recording this.
I wonder if they're sitting around the table and they're like, guys, we need to definitely pick up sales. Like, there's something that we're lacking on the.
Jim, what are you doing? Are you not part of this conversation? No, I'm listening to They Call Us the Breeze, man.
And
it's
they're
this
actually
dumbass podcast.
Yeah. And
oh my god!
The whole thing was she was making me that coffee every morning with only putting 2 scoops of caffeine in there, coffee.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this ain't waking me up. So I had to stop by the damn Speedway on the way to work every morning and buy a real Colombian brewed coffee.
Go to local Speedway all over the county. Go to your local Speedway. Pick up gourmet
so I can
coffee.
wake up on the way to work.
Snacks, everything you need. Fuel, cigarettes, everything you need.
Fuel up.
Local Speedway.
Fuel up.
Please sponsor us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so you're buzzing on Colombian coffee.
Well, I was. She put 3 scoops in.
Have you ever had?
I said,
have you ever
might
had?
as well not make any.
There's like the Mexican coffee, right? Which is basically like in that yellow
Cuban.
tin can, and it's like a can, and it's like
Oh,
basically espresso kind of coffee. And
really?
Whoa, that stuff.
Well,
it
I
tastes
heard
very good too.
Yeah,
It's kind of a
Cuban's
milky,
supposed
like,
to be really, really strong, right?
Rowan used to drink that shit.
Oh,
when
yeah.
he lived with us. Like
It's-
he used to drink that shit, and I was
Yeah.
just like, "Damn, dude,
Mexican?
that's the real deal."
It's the real deal, and it's sweet, and it's
And-
nice, and it makes you. I'll have to buy you a can. We'll do a little taste.
I've
test.
always heard that
Write that
Cuban,
down.
the way the Cubans do it, the Cuban coffee is like,
That's why they give you like a
Ultra
tiny
strong.
little cup.
Oh
Yeah,
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 that's all. A
teeny-
little
yeah,
Dixie
yeah.
cup, man. That's all you need. That's
that's
all
it.
you need.
There's a shot of 8-hour energy.
Yeah, maybe get some carnitas,
and then take a
arroz con pollo,
and then take a siesta, and then wake up and have some cervezas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Burrito or something.
Well, it's They
Sound like a
Call
bad
Us the
retirement.
Breeze, guys. It's They Call Us the Breeze. It is segment 2, which only means one thing, and let's go.
Happy birthday! It's your birthday. Yay! Happy fucking birthday!
feeling confident. I got to make up 2.
He is correct. He has to make up 2. Dad had 3 points last week. He was down 3 points to start the show. He had 3 points, but Ryan still had 2, so now he's only down 2.
It's a season.
But we also had no
right.
double bubbles last week, so if we get some double bubbles this week, some shit could tilt. You know what I'm saying? Some shit could tilt. So I believe
playing the
Ryan
money
has
ball.
39, and Dad should have 37 at this point. We got a bunch of good birthdays. I had to omit a few. That was just like, okay, they actually gave me something to work with this week, and I had to.
You had to admit something because you thought it'd be too easy?
No, just when I compile my list, sometimes I'm struggling for a 5th. Sometimes I have 8 on the board, and then I go in and I kind of like meticulously
Oh, I get
wipe
you.
out a few of them.
How's that process when you have to like cut some people? Is it hard?
I stare at it for a little while I'm nursing my shot of whiskey, and
It's kind of like paring down the NFL roster to
you gotta-
56
exactly. It's tough.
before
right?
the season starts.
light another one
I
up.
like that guy. I like that girl. But
I mean, lucky tonight, one of them was another adult film actress. So I was like, well, we can get rid of her. Definitely get rid of
Definitely.
her.
We don't want that
was
on our
that was
show.
an easy
Nope.
one. We've had
it's
one.
a clean
before,
American show like
we're
Julie
starting to get-
Andrews,
exactly. Early episodes.
Dick Van Dyke.
If you want to go back in the vault,
Yeah.
we've been cleaning it up.
Yeah.
We've been cleaning it up.
Well, the very first birthday, and I'm wondering what you guys are going to do here. We have, all right, Mr. Matthew McConaughey, man.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, that's
Shout
that's
out,
Mom's
man. Happy
boyfriend.
birthday.
I'm gonna
Mom,
say he.
how old
I'm
is
go-
he?
Yeah, Mom. How
What'd
old
you
is
get
he?
him?
What'd you get him, Mom?
Yeah.
No way, 2 days away. Oh, that's sweet. Cool.
I'm gonna guess he's probably 42.
Dad says 42. Ryan, what do you
I'm
say?
gonna guess he's like 50.
50? Mm-hmm. Ryan's going to get it. He's 52.
I was gonna go 52.
Hey, man, it'd be a lot cooler if you did. It'd be a lot
Man.
cooler if you did, man. You hit that double bubble, man. Hey, bummer about Pickford's party later, but listen, not to
I
worry.
bet your
not to worry.
mom thinks he's 42.
We got a little plan. We're going to have a little beer bust out the moon tower. Tell you,
Patience,
I
darling.
would invite you to come along, but it looks like you got your little friends over here, so that's cool. I'll see
Hey,
you there.
you need a ride? No, I got my car. All right.
All right. we'll
Is that
see
one of
you
his?
there.
Is that
That's
some lines? in
Dazed
his
and
movie?
Confused, man. I mean, that's...
I'm doing a painting
I don't
right
even
now.
know what he's in.
Wait.
All I know is he opens the back of a damn Ford Expedition.
Fun
or a
fact.
Navigator and throws a fishing line out there, and Mom's like, I
Fun
could just watch that all day.
Fun fact about McConaughey, that's how he got discovered. He was in Texas, and they were doing, like, site searching for that movie, and they went into a bar, and he was a bartender, and Linklater or whoever. I think it was
Yeah,
Linklater
he's
that
just
did
like,
that.
bro, you
He's
need
like,
to, or no, whoever the casting people
he's
were.
like,
They're
they were like, we need you to come do this role in our movie. And he was just this funny bartender in Texas where they were like scouting locations for this
But
movie.
he wasn't in the movie. He's not a bartender.
The guy,
or nothing?
no, like
No,
he's just an
he works
graduated,
for the government,
yeah.
or he works for the city now.
He used to go to their high
used to
school,
go
but
to
he's
the high
been
school.
graduated now for a little bit, and he's just like the idol. Like all the kids just think he's the shit, and that was his first role, and it's all because like he was just the bartender while they were stopping out at a bar.
Oh, so he was
And
like
that
a
was- and then-
Yeah.
janitor at
He
a
didn't
high
even do
school.
acting
and he
classes.
became
I don't
just
think.
he got fucking.
You know, lastly on that, I'm working on a painting right now, and it has Matthew McConaughey as, Woodford, and then it has the DeLorean behind him, and then you have Spicoli looking at the DeLorean like all whoa, and
Yeah.
then it's in front of Tropicana Field.
So stay tuned to Facebook.com/They Call Us the Breeze. Make sure you catch that when that painting comes out.
It's gonna be good. I'll
All
give
right,
it away.
guys, we got another birthday. Miss Laura Bush.
You talking about George's wife? I'd
Yep,
say
former
she's
first lady.
probably.
Lara.
I'd say 70. Or yeah.
There he goes.
Yeah, let's
Here he
go with
goes.
70.
Yep. Let's start
70.
guessing. all
Locking
these
it in.
different-
Locking it in at 70. All right.
I'm gonna go 74.
Ryan's almost going to get the double bubble. She is 75 today.
Woof. I would have thought.
Sorry,
Did you
Laura.
just woof? Did you just woof Laura
Buzz, your
Bush?
girlfriend.
For being
Well,
that old?
no, I'm just thinking. I didn't think George was that old. I figured they were close in age, but I didn't think they'd be that old.
Yeah. Well, yep. That's Laura Bush. But
All right, get my ass whipped. I'm down 4.
Hey, funny little fact. I heard that former George W. He listens. He listens to the
Oh
pod.
no, he loves the pod, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. He loves the pod. George W. He loves the pod.
What's the
Dad's,
3?
Dad's throwing up his W, dude.
Oh yeah, the
Right
W.
there, right there to
It's
the
for you.
fucking to the cameras.
G Money.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure you're watching us out there in YouTube land. You can always
Yeah,
see
I'll
some
have
fun
one.
stuff. All right.
I just love these guys.
So that's 2 for
I like
Ryan.
cinnamon.
That's 2 for Ryan. Our third birthday up tonight. Sweep the legs, Mr. Ralph Macchio.
Who?
Legend.
Ralph
Karate Kid.
Macchio, Karate Kid.
Oh, the little kid.
The Karate
Whoa,
Kid from the
Karate
80s.
Kid, 80s.
45.
45,
Shoot,
Dad
I'm gonna go,
says.
he's like 55.
Ryan's going to get it again. He
Oh,
is 60
man.
today. Ralph Macchio
Are
is
you
60
kidding?
years old.
And the Karate Kid was like in the 80s, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He was
and
probably
like
20.
mid-20s. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Read a book.
Yeah, read a book. Read a comic book. Jeez. All right.
I read news.
Happy birthday. My cousin Vinny. I mean, come on. How
Yeah.
old was he, you thinking, my cousin Vinny?
Oh,
I don't
dang.
pay
Cousin
attention
Vinny
to that
was
stuff.
late
Don't matter.
80s. Late 80s, maybe 90,
Dad's like, if
91.
Kevin Costner isn't in it,
Yeah.
I'm not watching
No.
it. How about
If
that?
it doesn't have
Shout out. Isn't
Western,
Yellowstone? Yellowstone new season's coming out.
I know,
Sunday.
November. Me and Mom will be watching it.
Oh, boy.
Cowboys
lid.
and horses.
Blow the lid off the joint. Let's do it. Yeah, man.
Blow the lid off the
You
joint.
guys are going to just
No, I love it. I love when Mom has a new show or a show to watch.
We can't wait.
Yeah, I love that.
I'll be wearing this hat and them boots and grab my rifle or pistol or something watching TV just in case I need backup.
So you'd be like Mike TV on Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, sitting there in front of the TV with your,
Oh, with
your
that little
holster
kid.
and your little guns, watching the Western movies with your stirrups and everything. Oh,
I would if I had my lever action rifle that Adam took.
that's a cute thought. That's a cute
Mom
thought.
gave to him.
All right, so that's 3 for Ryan, man. You need some double bubbles here. You got 2 left. Bro.
That's right. I'm down.
second
I
to
can only
last.
get back with it close to.
Second to last, Mr. Sean Puffy Combs. Mr. Sean
Oh.
Puff Daddy Combs.
Man, he got dolphin teeth.
So Puff Daddy had a bunch of big rap hits in the 90s, but he was also kind of like a business mogul at that point.
I'm gonna say he's about 58.
You say 58? Ryan, what do you say?
I know he says he don't like to get his shine on, but he sure does look shiny to me. I'm going to go 45.
Dad's going to get it by 1 point. He is 52.
Now I'm only 4 down.
He is 52. Good job, Dad. Yeah, happy birthday, P. Diddy.
Dad actually
Can't stop, won't
Dad
stop.
was bumping P Diddy
4
on his
down.
way up in the driveway
4 down.
today, man.
I thought that would give it. He heard, on someone else's celebrity birthdays.
I looked
I'm
at
sure.
his playlist the other day. He had P Diddy, he had Nelly,
a lot of Alia
It's like
and
Black Eyed Peas, the
Eve.
whole album in the middle of his playlist.
no, he had the Eve album too. Eve's whole entire album was just
and then he
dropped
had
in the-
Missy Elliott, the same song 5 times.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe because I think I'm only
Is it worth it?
53.
Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it. I'm like, Mike, why are you driving from Largo to St. Pete listening to this song on loop, bro? And he's just like in traffic, just. I'm like, yeah, dude.
Are you someone's alibi, man?
Yeah. All right. Well, good job, Dad. All right. So you're.
One more,
There
right?
you go. There you go. Let's get a double bubble on this one. All right.
Dang, that would be
Last and
vicious.
final birthday of the evening, Miss Kathy Griffin.
She's a comedian, right?
Comedian, redhead.
I'm going to say she's about 52.
52, Dad says.
I'm gonna say she's like 58.
Ryan's
Give
going to
me
get
that.
it. She's
Give
actually
me
61.
that.
She's 61. Well, hey, no
Judy!
no sweep. No sweep.
I'm down for.
No, that's birthdays, guys. They call us three celebrity birthdays.
No, I'm down 5 probably. I think I was down 5. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Dude, I got a couple.
I'm down
I
so
got a
many
couple
goddamn
homers
points,
off
it
you in
don't
the
matter.
first inning, and it was hard coming back.
not going to lie, they had us in the first half. Yeah, not going to lie, they had us in the first
Yeah,
half.
we just can't hit the ball.
Yep. Bad coaching, too. Bad producing.
Yeah.
Terrible producing.
yeah.
It comes down to what the producer picks for the birthdays, and apparently
We'll
he's
have to
doing
go
a shit
online
job.
next Thursday.
Yeah. Well, speaking of birthdays, man,
We have a special one.
is it that special? No, it is. Ryan's got his
I know.
31st birthday coming up
31 years old.
in
man.
2 days. Happy birthday to you,
Thank you,
buddy!
sir.
In 2
Thank you.
days.
It's a great month. We
So,
have 2
thank you.
birthdays,
31.
wedding anniversary.
31.
Yeah,
Dad's
man.
birthday's on the 22nd. But yeah, it's 31. So question is, man, like, do you feel it already? Like, doesn't matter
Yeah,
anymore.
It really doesn't
30
matter.
Doesn't
mattered.
feel any different than yesterday.
30
does it?
mattered,
No.
and then like 30, dirty 30, you do your dirty 30, and then 50, I guess, matters when you do the over the hill
You
birthday.
know what? As you go along, and you go along, with the way everybody's online and the world.
I'm sorry. Is it your birthday?
No, but I mean,
No?
way back when. No, way back when. I don't think it.
I remember when I had my first
I
beer.
think it mattered a lot because everybody didn't communicate to everybody day in and day out like
Right.
they do today.
Yeah,
I
now
don't-
it just don't matter.
Well, the old-
It really
hey,
don't
yo,
matter.
it
dude.
don't
for real,
matter.
at the end of the
It
day,
Hey, it
None
just
of
don't
this
matter.
Well, the only reason
Pay
I
me the $50 grand, I'm gonna knock your knees out from under
Well,
you.
the thing is, I don't think of it in a thing about age, right? Because like obviously
numbers.
we can live in the next 20 years. We're going to be able to live probably to 100, right? Even if we
Well, Jeff
so
Bezos probably
the
going to get us to live to
longevity-
200.
The longevity of it all, it's like the age doesn't worry me in that scenario, and it's just like other than that, I mean, we feel great.
Yeah, what else
right?
do you have to worry about?
You really don't. I mean, it's kind of cliche, but the 30s, new 20s kind of deal. It's like,
Well, yeah.
Golf ball
yeah.
straight.
I
mean, hey, I'm
just
still
keep learning.
I'm
keep
still
learning.
partying.
You
Keep
know,
learning.
31. That's
Yeah,
gonna be good.
and keep creating. That's the
Yeah,
number
I think
one
that's the
thing.
big
Keep
thing.
your
I
mind
mean,
going. Keep
Yeah.
your mind going.
Yeah.
And
30s,
if you
30s
exercise,
is fun. 30. I like 30s. I'm learning a lot. I'm already, starting to like.
Yeah, it's been a bumpy
Get locked in,
5
you
for
know?
me.
you wish you knew as much
think-
now. You wish you knew as much when you were 16 as you do now, right?
Well, and a lot of people
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about, like when
No
certain
shit.
things click, and they say, it could happen when you're 40. When things click, it can happen when you're 20. Early on, when and it's just like 30. Now everything's kind of clicking, and you're like, okay, it took me till 30s, but hey, I'm glad
And in
it's
another
clicking.
10 years, when you have another birthday, you'll be looking at the baseball players saying, God damn,
I'll
they're
say
young."
go out. No, you know what
That's
I'll be
where I'm
saying
at
to the
right now.
baseball
I'm turning
players.
36 this year at the end of this year.
That
And
kid
I
looks
look at
young.
the hockey players and I was like, these fucking 22-year-old kids, man. Jesus Christ.
Well, when
Exactly.
when I'm 40 and I'm talking to the baseball players, I'm going to say, go
Well,
out and
me-
win me a championship.
Me and mom watch TV nowadays and whatever sports. And
All right,
it's
well-
like, God dang, they're like little kids. It's like,
They are. 'cause
yeah,
we're old.
yeah. But when we got married and when we went down to Riverfront Stadium and watched a ball game, they were like older than us. Now we're like, they're kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, so like one thing I got to ask, I do this. This is my fun, weird thing now that I'm 30, and I never commit to it, but it's almost like a New Year's resolution. I
10
say when
inches.
okay, that's it. Because every time I turn a new age in 30, I'm like, I need to do this year. Like
Yeah.
that's what like gets me kind of fired up, and I never do, or at least I try for a little bit, and then I whatever. But it becomes like a New Year's resolution to where I don't even bother making New Year's resolutions anymore.
It's like that Tim McGraw song.
35, I was supposed to stop smoking. That was going to be my 20-year anniversary
You
of
know that
smoking.
Tim McGraw song
That's all
about
just, you know what? Jennifer
My
Aniston
next
was on
30
Smart
years-
List. She said, don't matter about smoking. She goes, I'm just going to tell myself I'm not going to try to stop. She's like, it's
Yeah.
just one life, man. Let's
Yeah.
go, guys. Come on.
Right? Live it, right?
Yeah.
my next 30 years, Tim McGraw. Your next 30 years.
Said I was in my early 40s. I forget.
Dad is still going to be holding down this tiger cage long after Ryan and I are gone. Long after Ryan and I are gone, he's going to be. Hello, anyone out there listening?
Flowers of Dad.
SOS. Anyone out there listening? He will outlive all of us.
Yeah, what would you do? Do you think if there was like a zombie apocalypse, would you totally lock down the house, or would you invite people in?
I'd invite all my best friends in and family, and we'd have guns lined up outside of all these windows, and we'd just be popping them.
Well,
That's right.
first thing we're doing is grabbing all the beer and all the Publixes across the tri.
Yeah, before the zombies
area.
do, and we'll store them in
You
one
think
that in the
zombies
guitar
shotgunning
room.
Beers like
We'll turn the guitar room into a big ass ice chest.
Yeah.
Have all our food and everything,
There you go.
and just we'll line the whole
Sounds more
sides
like-
up with plastic and everything like that, and throw ice bags of ice on there. I mean, it'll be free.
We could probably use the cans as like a warning, like if they're coming, they triple
Throw it-
wire and you hear like
You
cans.
throw an
jingling,
empty
it's
can
like,
out that window at them and bounce it off their forehead and said, "I'm gonna shoot you with a gun here in
Yeah.
a minute." Now,
That was a warning
You
shot.
know I'm drunk.
No, that was a skunk beer too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm too drunk.
Empty
to taste
beer
this
can.
chicken.
I don't know if we want to mess with those guys. They got empty beer cans all
And then you have
out
too
in front of
much,
the
and
yard.
then you basically
And there's like rifle and
Or
shotgun
a
barrels
zombie.
and pistols sticking out every window, like they're fortifying a damn.
It always circles back to the Patriot for you, doesn't it? It just
Also,
always
yeah.
circles
There's a
back to
gun
the
behind that
Patriot.
tree,
Yep.
right?
Oh,
Always.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you see that shell right there?
Hey.
We'll
Yeah.
get one of those guns in here. And we'll
How about-
blow 'em. We'll blow them from here to Largo.
How about instead of that, we look at the beautiful flowers we still have sitting
There
behind the
you go.
computer? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
better.
Flowers of zombies.
We like
I
that.
didn't, one of y'all dragged us into this
Hey,
conversation.
hey, and I'm
wasn't
going to
me.
drag us back out.
There you
I
go.
like to clean up my own messes. Guys, They call us the breeze. We love ending on a nice flowery note. We got plenty more show up for you guys, so don't go anywhere. Make sure you keep listening. And like I said, for every one of you out there that's listening, there's 1,000 of you that aren't. So tell your friends about us. Facebook.com/They Call Us the Breeze. We're going to take a little halftime. Ryan, what do you say?
Man, I'll be right back. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back,
That's
right
right,
after this
yeah.
commercial message from Colgate.
That's right. It's Colgate this
Fired that one off the hip, eh?
time. Let's do it.
Colgate.
All right, guys. We'll be right back. Bye.
Jesus.
Shut up.
Tight as fuck.
Good night, sweet prince.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back, man. It's episode 16 of They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. You know, we can't contain our laughter sometimes when we're coming off
Yeah,
the YouTube.
we have so much fun. on
Gosh,
this
again,
show.
guys, we if you weren't watching on YouTube just now as we came back live, you really wish you were, because you get a
That's
lot
why you
of
need
good
to
content.
subscribe to the show.
Yeah,
Be a listener.
make sure you get pinged every time we
It's
come
kind
on
of like
live,
it's
'cause-
kind of like having a satellite TV, and
Yeah.
you get to watch all the talk between the football games.
That's
You know,
right.
when they're going to commercial
If
breaks.
you ever wonder when you ever wonder when David Letterman and they pan out and he's doing like the talking thing to the guy, and you're wondering, it gets worse. So you need to make sure you're out there watching the YouTube videos.
Yeah, pay for it.
Watch
Go
the
live.
YouTubes.
Yeah. Live.
And
yeah.
watch it
Because
live.
when you get it edited on Monday, it's going to be closer to the show, and you're going to get a lot of that extra
All this funny
content
extra
cut
shit
out.
is
Yeah.
gone.
So all we're doing is asking for an hour Thursday
Of your
and
time.
an hour Monday. That's it.
Yep.
Ain't like we're
Yeah,
asking
we
you
just
to
want
go
you
to
to
work.
re-listen to it on Monday after you've already listened to it on Thursday.
Go home, crack a beer,
Yeah.
plug in.
That's right. We have a lot of thousands
Plug in and
thousands
tune
of
out.
listeners on the podcast. We
Plug
just, we
in
just,
and tune out. It's a great
Yeah, there we go. Exactly.
because we
Yes,
are tuned
points.
out.
Yes, points.
Oh, is that added to the birthdays?
Well, no, it's time to do Haters Gonna Hate. Let's go.
The most diabolical haters this side of the
All right.
Mississippi.
Again, usually weighs on my mind. I don't do haters every week. I don't do haters every other week.
But better
Sometimes-
believe he always has at least probably haters a day you could get.
He's a
There's the
hating son of a
things,
gun.
there's
I
some-
imagine.
Dad always said, I love you, man, but you're an asshole. I'm like, no, yeah, you're an ass. Well, you know what? Haters gonna hate, so let's go. Drink masculinity. All right, it's a problem that's becoming more prevalent in this nation right now.
running
I go to bars a lot. I'm at bars a lot. Some bars I go to might do craft cocktails and things like that, and I get to see a lot of things. You get these guys that are asking, well, what kind of glass does it come in before they order their cocktail? Okay?
Look,
Can
this
we-
isn't like, I don't even think,
What?
if you go back in history, people ask that question. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, that's not like,
James Bond loved his martini in a martini glass. I got news for you. It doesn't matter. The masculine part is that you're drinking in general, and that goes beyond masculinity. You also have the girls out there that are grammable, and they're always everything's
I
got to
don't
be.
understand any of this.
Okay, no, well, so you got drinks nowadays, guy.
And if you,
He'd rather have it.
You get like a. I'll take a
Snifter.
Jack and Coke or
Yeah.
Jack and Seven
which
or
is
whatever.
generally in a rocks glass.
Yep.
It'd be a
Yep.
little. Is that what you're talking about?
But that now, with all these craft cocktails that are coming out nowadays, you know, you go to certain restaurants and certain bars, and they have fancy cocktails that are served in either a wine glass or they're served in a martini glass, but they don't say
And what's
what.
the difference, really?
That's my.
I
Fucking
know what a
point.
wine glass is. Always has a stem and
Yeah.
it's curved up.
But that's what my fucking
And a
point.
martini glass would be, wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Something about
Shaped like a teardrop. you
something
know?
like that, and about that big.
Usually has the olive in it.
about the size of this beer can.
Exactly.
You know your glassware.
So my point is, you know, when these people come
The
in,
hell is
when-
the difference? What is served
Well,
in?
you
Drink
have-
it or don't.
You have guys that are like afraid to be drinking out of a feminine glass. That doesn't even, it's not even a thing. There's no such thing as feminine glassware. It's just, we're all, if it's wet, drink it. And sometimes I'm out at a bar and I'll see, oh, what does it come in? Oh, it comes in this glass. And you know, like little Instagram people that love to be influencers like to do it too. And they have to ask. And well, the reason I bring it up is, you know, a long thing kind of
I got an answer for
steaming.
him when you're done.
But we saw one. We were out at the bar the other night, and we see a couple sit down, and they order these drinks, and the girls comes out in a rocks glass with a big cube, just a big, you know, ice cube bourbon drink or whatever.
Yeah.
His comes out in a wine glass. And I kind of like look at him while he gets his drink, and I'm, you know, not trying.
You're
to
not
be
judging him, right?
No, I'm not trying. No, I'll fucking drink it.
In his
But
mind, he thinks everyone's judging him.
I go, okay,
dude.
I wonder if this dude's going to have anything to say about how his drink came. And then, lo and behold, he tried a little bit of it and didn't really like it, and then asked if there was another drink similar or like something else that he could get that would be on the rocks with the big cube. So, literally, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
What's the
haters gonna
word?
hate.
Exactly what
I'm
you're
trying to
saying.
think of the word. What's the word that, like, where you're, you don't have the confidence that you don't care what other people think. Like, it's like self-directed. Looking at yourself, he like, he's not comfortable like with what he's putting
Drinking
out there.
something out of a wine
So
glass?
you really get like you get super like, well, what's everyone thinking of what I'm doing? It's like, bro, just drink the drink, dude. It's gonna look.
If I'm out at some, you know, when in Rome,
yeah.
I always say when in Rome. If I'm out at some place I've never been to before, I order a cocktail. It comes in a weird big fish bowl with a huge straw. Guess what I'm gonna do?
I'm gonna drink
I'm
that
gonna
fish
slam
bowl.
that shit.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna
Absolutely.
slam that shit. I'm
dude.
gonna show everybody how fast I can drink that fucking
That's
fish
right.
bowl.
That's right. Don't worry about what people think about what you're drinking out of.
I go, all right, now we're gonna move on. Oh, Dad. Oh, here he goes.
Oh, hat change.
Oh, hat change. Oh,
Let me
wardrobe
give you a
change.
little. Let me give you a little bit of advice, D. Wayne. If you're worried about what you're drinking out of, drink out of a can.
Earl Pitts. Here
Earl
he is.
Pitts.
You know what makes me sick?
Larry the Cable Guy, but
You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me angrier than a pack of alligators?
this guy's worried about what he's drinking his drink out of, and he ought to be drinking it out of the can right now. Budweiser,
That's right.
Anheuser-Busch,
Yep. You might get
1867,
surprised
St.
with
Louis,
yeah.
Missouri.
You might get surprised with an aluminum bottle every once in a while, but most times it's going to be a can, going to be a bottle,
Comes
gonna
in
be
a bottle.
draft. Yeah, just stick.
Hey, you know,
There's your manhood
go
right there,
with
boys.
what you know.
hey, to close the chapter on the masculinity, I read probably 4 months ago an article on CNBC, and it surveyed a bunch of guys in the office, right, the workplace.
All right.
And they talked about masculinity, and a lot of them feel uncomfortable going to work, like especially in a sales role or something, right? Because you always have to be alpha, you have to be the peacock, you have to just like, you know, push up your chest to everybody. And a lot of guys like on the low, they're coming out and they're like, it's not the coolest thing like to do, and you know, and they feel obligated that they have to like start to be uncomfortable and be like an alpha. So like, That was an interesting article.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, so it's not only happening to glassware.
Okay, that's all I wanted to make sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I. Yeah.
So maybe that
glassware or
That does
aluminum
sound
cans.
good.
maybe
comes
that
in
guy
two.
works in an office like that, you know?
Comes in
He
a
just-
glass bottle or it comes in
or
an
his
aluminum
boss.
can.
That's right.
This can right here, folks.
Hey,
Yep. Well,
right here.
Hey, haters gonna hate.
Guess we can close the file on that one.
Yes, we can.
Yeah. So speaking of drinking in general, I witnessed something in my eyewitness.
You were an
report.
eyewitness?
I was an eyewitness, but I witnessed. I.
That's easy
We're
for you
going
to
with
say.
our eyewitness, Jerry Brichek. Hi, eyewitness.
I eyewitnessed something. Can I eyewitness something?
You can eyewitness.
Like, is that a verb? Can I
No, you're
eyewitness?
fine.
Yeah,
This
you-
ain't
you
English
witnessed.
class.
You eyewitnessed.
I eyewitnessed alcohol being sold at a store past midnight just the other night, and it blew my fucking mind. Now,
What store?
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna put it on blast.
Well, write it down.
Plus, I don't
Okay,
want to.
need
I
to
don't.
get
Dad's
beer
like,
after-
slide it over.
I also don't want
Slide
to
it.
give up the location. I don't want to get shut down.
Hey.
But I shit you not.
Man, you're
in-
such a you hold out, bro. It sucks. I remember
Oh, he'll write it
I
down.
asked for your old ID
Oh, yeah,
because
Ryan
I would have
tried
been
to- yeah.
21, and he
Uh-huh.
goes,
Well, I
"Nope,
think
you're
you're
not
allowed-
having
I-
it." He's a
I think on
sellout.
Saturdays or whatever,
Anyways.
or any day of the week except
Go
for
back to your
Sunday, going
story.
into Sunday.
Nope.
Nope.
It's always midnight that it stops. Sunday it opens up a little
Then how
later.
come
At
bars
11.
can serve drinks after to till 3 o'clock in the
That's
morning?
the thing. It's only about pack. And this happened back in 2008. It's good that you bring this up.
Well, that's a
I was
hell of
gonna
a
go
long
here.
time ago.
About 2008.
Great
and
financial
I don't think
crisis.
that-
Well, let me tell you. So the shitty part was I had just turned 21 and I was about 22 at this point, and then they passed the law to where 3 a.m. was no longer the time you could buy beer at a gas station. It now became 12 midnight, and I used to bitch and complain. I'm like, they just want us going out to the bars because we can't go anywhere else, and then getting DUIs and funding the fucking city with our DUI payments and
You have
everything
a
like
lot of
that.
time on your hands.
I mean, I ended up becoming victim anyway. That was my fault.
have a
Blah blah blah.
question.
But yes, sir.
Why
Yes.
are we
And Mike in
bringing
the
that
back.
Thank you
up
for
in
raising your hand.
2021?
Thank you for raising your hand too. By the way, what was your question, Mike?
Why are we bringing this up in 2021?
Either way,
a good
so
question.
the point is, I was out the other night, and the only place you can buy after midnight is at Spirits 365, which is right by Derby Lane, just a little bit past Derby Lane on Gandy, because it's past the county line.
Every day of the week, you're saying?
Every day of the week till 3 a.m. they're open. You can buy liquor, wine,
No,
beer,
no. I mean,
every day.
every day you can't buy. You're saying you can't buy a 12-pack of beer past 12 o'clock at the 7-Eleven.
And nope,
Yeah,
you
no,
cannot.
no.
You cannot.
You can't.
It's a big no. You'll get
It's a
slapped
big,
on your wrist.
but I found
I
a
didn't know that.
store that I was in line to get cigarettes the other night. I was in line. It was 1:30 in the morning. I was getting off of work. And some dude that looked like he probably served tables or something was also getting off, had some sort of a uniform on, and sets up 3 fat-ass White Claws on the counter. And I just looked at the White Claws, and then I looked at the clerk, waiting for the clerk to naturally be like, sorry, dude, can't sell these to you. It's $1.50.
So you immediately ran to the beer cooler.
And the nerd, no, I actually had beer at home, so I was not tempted. But yeah, I'll be damned. I watched the guy just scan him and fucking charge the guy, and the dude walked out. I was like, huh.
Well, this is
They're not worried about that. You know,
Interesting.
when we were down at Mom and Dad's a while back, me and Teresa a couple weeks ago, and it's like, it was before 11, and we went to Winn-Dixie just past their house down there in Ruskin,
on
and they're like,
Sundays.
nope, you can't
Sundays-
sell it till 11 o'clock.
on
And
Sundays.
then there's that little teeny tiny store on the right-hand side down their road. Nope, not till 11 o'clock. I said, they don't know.
Yeah.
I'm in shorts and a hat and whatever. They don't know that I'm not working for the state of Florida, and
Some
testing
places
them.
like have
for sure.
Some
yeah,
places
like
have
secret
those
showers, right?
some
So
places have
we
remote
proceeded on
locks.
back to Mom and Dad's, and
Oh,
I
it
just
won't
came
even.
back
Some
at
people I think a lot of them won't
11
even ring
o'clock.
it up. Like the systems won't even allow
Yeah,
you
the
to ring it
system
up
won't even
before
allow it,
11.
yeah.
You know
Could
what I
be.
mean?
You gotta be
Like
doing
7-Elevens for sure. You're not getting that.
You gotta be
That
doing
barcode won't
open
ring
liquor.
up.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think there's going to be an error. Like right. I mean, they're like. I learned that playing golf because every once in a blue
when have
moon
you
we play
never,
on a
when have
Sunday.
you never been able to buy a beer before 11 o'clock on a golf course?
No. What I'm saying was going to grab
Any
beer
day of the week.
On I usually play Saturdays, so that's no problem. If you go in at 8:30 and you buy a 12-pack,
Right.
but on
Sunday.
Sundays ever on the offs, it's like
That's funny.
Shit, I forgot.
way back when, but way back when you guys were still at home and everything in the school and stuff, and I used to, and I was outside
good old
sales,
days.
remember?
Yeah.
And we used to do those golf scrambles way up north for and I won't name names or whatever, but they were like, we can't sell beer. Whoever was providing the beer and the food and everything like that, we can't sell beer before 11 o'clock, so it's free.
Oh,
so the cart lady would just give us no.
Oh,
they
well,
just bought all this beer the day before, iced it down, and the cart lady just brought it around. You can't pay for it. You can tip her.
Oh, for sure.
And you would tip her well.
I was about to say
you're not paying for it.
She won on that deal.
Oh, yes,
they're like,
she
hey,
did.
just
$5 a beer, man.
Go give this chest full of beer out to these guys. They're not going to charge you. She's like, I just made $300.
Yeah, I'm sure she did.
They're probably like, shit.
Yeah. Well, you figure you'd shell out $10 or whatever for back in those days, $2.50 a beer, $3, $12.
And they like when we played Orlando, like when the boys, all 12 of us went up there, right? There was this one girl the first time that we went up, and she's like, I got these shots, guys. Don't worry about it, because damn well. She's going to eat those shots, and then she's going to come back, and we're just going to load her up. And she probably...
Let's get drunk!
Yeah! Like $500 off us, man. And you got the guys that are out there just like...
Oh, no. That's funny that you bring that up, because literally the other night, I was out with a group of friends, and one dude paid for two dudes' bar tab. So they were like, fuck. So they bought my bar tab, and then I was like, fuck.
Wow.
And so I just tipped the bartender, like, $10. Like I just threw it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he got a good tip off of my tab with their tab and their tab and their tab. And that shit trickles down because we all get like pissed off that our friend was sneaky enough to pay the tab out from underneath us. So we just give the bartender extra money anyway. And then it's just a huge win-win scenario for the bartender.
Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're always like, fuck you, man. And there's never a thank you either. It's always like, you son of a bitch. You like,
it's never cool.
You try to do it. You always try to do it when they're not looking. And then you go out and smoke a cigarette, or they vice versa. They go out and smoke or do something. And then you walk out and you're like, what the fuck, man? I tried to pay my tab.
How much owe you? Oh, no, they paid for it.
Yeah.
The worst is like if you get your...
well, here's $15.
You get your tab paid
here's
for.
Here's $15.
Yeah.
Here's $15.
I was going to pay it anyway.
I just made $100 on those three guys.
Yeah. I was going to pay $15 at least anyway on my beer, so you might as well have it.
Yeah.
That's the way it used to be with those golf outings, people used to ask me, do you ever argue with your manager or whatever at the branch or whatever? It's like, yeah. Well, what about golf? Who's paying for the mulligans? Because you could buy, when we were playing those scrambles, you could buy many mulligans, like 10 mulligans.
Right.
To be dispersed amongst the 10 of you.
So that's the kind of golf I need to play.
Yeah,
this
is like the golf you do.
And
Scrambles,
Jeremy, and then you buy the beer tickets or whatever.
Scrambles.
Even better.
And it's like, so you buy, Bob would always be like,
so how many,
I'm buying this, I'm buying that. It's like, dude, we're playing up here.
We should...
It's not costing me. You drove up here. It didn't cost me any gas to drive up here. It's not costing me a greens fee. We're gonna have free lunch and dinner and free beer after we're done playing in the clubhouse.
Hey,
you're gonna. I'm gonna beat you to the free mulligans, which is only gonna cost about $12 or something.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna buy rounds. I'm gonna buy 12 beer tickets or whatever. No. It was like, that's the only time we argued. And it was like, you don't have to take care of us.
Yeah.
We should try to do, we should get Benson.
Okay.
And we should do a
Benson
scramble,
we should name
scramble
Kleister on
tournament.
Hedges.
We should do a scramble tournament for the pod. We should get a lot, because look, at the end of the day, we're all playing each other's best shots.
I'll have Jeremy film it.
Have Jeremy, have Benson, you and me, we do a 4-man scramble. They can hit. Obviously, Benson's going to want to play. Remy,
does he know how to play?
There.
Jeremy could probably hit your
Benson
club.
plays, and he's an
I'll
athlete.
go.
Yeah, dude, we're all going to play.
Yeah, Jeremy play.
And it don't
play
matter,
out of
like,
your cart so he can use your.
Yeah,
your
it won't
clubs.
matter, like, because we'll keep the pace up. It'll be you and I. We'll have some good shots, and we'll just kind of.
Yeah, it'll be me, you, and
fun.
Jeremy against me and Benson, because.
No, I'm saying we would go to a tournament other people are playing in, and we would elect a 4-man team.
And
we
see.
play against other people around the city.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
we make it. Yeah. We go big. We either go big or we go home.
Oh, we go bro.
All right, fine. We'll do that.
Yeah, I'm down, bro.
We got one more segment left.
Yeah, we got one more segment left, but of course we're going to take a little bit of break, order some food. We'll be back very shortly. Don't go anywhere. Like I said, They Call Us The Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, Facebook.com.
See you soon.
/ They Call Us The Breeze, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you.
Later.
Bye.
Bye. Peace so bad.
Intro music. This always stays in YouTube. Here we go. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's They Call Us the Breeze.
Yeah,
That's
baby.
Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Every Thursday night, 6:30 p.m.
Tiger's
Eastern
hungry.
Standard Time. Ivan.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah,
We
guys.
appreciate you.
Absolutely. Episode 16.
We love you.
Yeah, episode 16. We've been having a great time tonight. We hope you guys have been having as much fun as we have.
I hope you guys enjoy watching us as much as we enjoy
Doing it?
putting it out
Putting
there
it
to
out.
you
putting,
guys.
putting it out there, putting out the content.
You almost
And your
slipped that. We have
emails to us. That's great.
Yep. And speaking of emails to us, we're going to open the mailbag for Dad here at the end of the end of the segment, like we always do at the end of the show. But before that, guys, do you heard about the guy, the luckiest man, basically in the last 4 years?
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, no. I mean, I guess I shouldn't have sold it that hard, but this guy won the lottery, a $2 million scratch off just recently.
Oh, and won twice.
And he won. So this fucking dude, he's a utility
And
worker.
it's in Florida
He lives
or-
in Maryland. He lives in Maryland. He bought a scratch off a little over 3 years ago that won him $2 million, which I mean isn't a whole lot, you know. And after you get the payout and everything, you're probably wondering, all right, well, how long is this going to be awesome for, you know? Then this dude literally last week. Again, he's newly retired now from the utility work.
Good luck to me.
And he
Come
bought
February.
he bought a winner. The name of the scratch off was $2 million richer. That was the name
off of him?
of the actual.
And that was at a local Maryland State
Yeah,
Lottery
right,
ticket.
yeah.
So they
yeah.
named it after him, kind of deal.
No,
I don't know about
It's
that,
probably
but-
a game.
But the game was called $2 million richer was the name of the ticket, and he bought another ticket, and
Won
I'll
it
be
twice.
goddamned if. Well, so I guess he bought two tickets, and the first one he won $100 on. And
Oh,
these
really?
were $30 girls. These were the $30 girls.
Oh,
you ever
really?
seen those?
No.
Yeah, they're around.
Do you
Every-
remember when we were up in? You weren't. No, you guys weren't there. But when we went up to Virginia,
God dang it.
they have a
Your stories.
scratch off that is the size of that. that-
the whiteboard,
The whiteboard that we have our thing on. It's that wide.
audio or
and that-
visual.
Yeah, so it's like
And Sean,
a foot and a half.
Chris and Bryn's son.
So it was a big scratcher,
It-
huge
and-
scratcher.
Yeah, and I was like, "What is that?"
Well, this guy, he's buying $30 scratchers. He bought two a week ago. Thing was called $2 million richer. First scratch off, he scratches, he gets $100. So already you're winning. And if I get a $100 scratcher, if I have another one like after that, I think I'm
would be a
sure
dud.
that it's going to be a
I'm
dud.
not. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
exactly.
going to be a
It'd
dud.
have to be.
I won 500 on this scratch off. There's no way I'm going to win anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a free ticket, maybe whatever. And I don't play scratchers way too often because I'm just terrible at it. I know I know there's no skill.
I
but-
know I don't do it. I buy
it's a luck thing.
All the ones I buy, I give to mom. I
Yeah.
think my luck is bad.
Yeah, because she has the luck for that shit. She always goes. She always wins. And the dude wins another fucking $2 million.
Good for him.
Yeah, good
God
for
bless
you,
him.
dude. His name is still not released.
You don't have to worry about so much on your 401k plan
Yep,
I
not
mean,
because you got it covered.
yeah.
for sure, absolutely. You put $2 million into like a mutual fund, you can live for $100,000 a year.
John
Not
Hancock.
even,
Just
and not
shove it
even
back into your
touch the
401k
principal.
John Hancock account.
You know what's interesting about
I'm
lottery?
going to up that from $2,500 a month
So-
to or a week to or a month to maybe we'll
Yeah.
punch that up to
That is,
$5,000.
that's gambling
And
at
it
its
was like
best.
it's like that's $2 million, Mike.
Yeah.
You're not going to spend that before you die.
Hey, you know what? And I want to ask this question. I want to propose this question to you guys. So
All right.
I was at,
I'm down.
and I guess the way I tell a story will propose a question. So I was at 7-Eleven, and this person had a lot of scratch offs that he was turning in, and he was a regular because the person behind the cash register knew him, and he goes, "No, I haven't seen you played a lot of scratchers. You haven't been buying a lot." He goes, "We go up to Ocala to get all of our scratch offs." So
where do
the
they-
question is, do you think that they put some of these deliberate? Do you think the lottery's rigged?
No.
That they go to Ocala because you kind of hear about these people that
Well, where
hit
does
it
it
big.
start?
No,
and,
because
like,
you
these
hear
kind
him
of-
winning to West Palm Beach in Tampa.
That's true.
And the on my smart news, which Mom put on there, and I got top stories
Opposed
and then
to your
St.
dumb news?
Petersburg as well.
Yeah, opposed to your dumb news, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to
Yep.
look. You don't want to look at the dumb news.
It's a bunch of news programs you can do. The top news is probably the country,
Right.
and then St. Pete
Yep.
in general.
So we
And I'm
hold it
hearing
down.
about these people buying scratch-off lottery tickets and winning $1 million at Publix by buying a scratch-off all the time. So
That's right. You never know.
Yeah,
you
true.
never know.
you
And
don't know, and
it's
it,
for a good
and
cause.
it's all.
It
It,
is.
could
It
be
goes to the-
Jacksonville. It could be West Palm Beach.
But it's all for a good cause. It all goes towards the school system.
Bright future
You know?
scholarships.
Yeah,
exactly.
well,
A lot of it.
I
Most
have,
of it.
I have reservations about that.
Why, you've seen the inside, Dad?
Well,
you know how it goes
when we
Are
moved
you
down,
a whistleblower?
No, when we moved down here, they talked about doing it,
I'm blowing
And
his
he-
and they
whistle.
said
Yeah.
it's
I'm
going to
blowing
go
his
to
whistle.
education. Well, we already had a budget out of our
Taxes, tax
state
dollars,
of
yeah.
Florida tax dollars budgeted for education. And this was going to go above and beyond for education. So what they did is we're going to put that for education, but that budget that we had is going to go to whatever else.
No,
now.
that's when we got the computers that had Oregon Trail on them. That's
Yeah.
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
You know what I
That's
mean?
They
exactly.
took
They're
that.
like,
They took
hey.
that school budget out of the regular general budget.
No, I get it.
And moved
yeah.
it to whatever they wanted to
I
spend it
getcha.
on.
I get you.
So it wasn't above and beyond.
All right, throwing shade. I love it. I love it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Bunch of goddamn liars up there in Tallahassee.
I bet Kevin Costner, he's already getting ready for Yellowstone, man. He's already starting to put...
ready.
Shoot. Man.
Somebody-
I'm
Pulling
ready for
strings.
that.
They're pulling strings.
My little outlaw.
Pull strings.
My
You
little
are a little outlaw.
My little
Yeah.
outlaw. Have you seen this man? Do you know this man?
He's one
Little
of
outlaw. Speaking of this man,
Better
y'all
relax.
do it every week, guys. It's time to get to it. Let's do it.
All right.
It is time for the Go Ask Your Dad segment. All right, three letters we have tonight for you, Mike, per usual. We try to anyway. First one's coming from our home state of Ohio, Elyria, Ohio, as a matter of fact.
Oh, that's up north around Cleveland,
Yeah.
Columbus, somewhere up there.
So this is this is Miss
That's
Shannon.
up around the water, I think.
Yep, this is Miss Shannon from Elyria, Ohio.
Shannon?
She says, Mike, if you had to drop one Thanksgiving side dish, what would it be? And then likewise, what's your favorite side dish? So we'll start
to
first.
minus.
There's one that you don't like, man. Thanksgiving's coming around. You get the full spread. Let's say grandma's house, or even when mom.
Well, it'd
does
be grandma's because mom don't make it, but Grandma Breechek used to always make Brussels sprouts.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
that.
Okay.
2 shows in a row. I think we've talked
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Mike's hatred for Brussels sprouts. That's
Yeah,
good.
He did. Uh-huh.
See ya.
Oh, see,
Absolutely
I've
hates
never
them.
had Brussels sprouts for Thanksgiving. That sounds like that would be like I would just load up.
My
on the
favorite
Brussels.
side dish is stuffing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bread
You
stuff.
like-
Your mom,
And how do you like your stuffing?
Teresa,
Do you like it wet? Do you like it dry?
Yeah. Do you like the dry stovetop brand,
Oh,
or do you like it like
shit? No, mom makes.
He was almost going for the F-bomb,
Mom
ladies
makes-
and gentlemen.
he
Mom
almost
makes-
F-bombed?
Mom makes fresh bread with the eggs and everything stuffing. That's the only way to have it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. And then she'll put a little sausage in that shit.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
No, she does.
Now
Doesn't she?
at times she makes both because grandma, her mom used to make both.
Yeah.
I'm not about the sausage part of it. I was like, I'll get my meat from the turkey. I just want stuff. I know. I'll just. Why did you play
I
that
really
little
feel
thing?
Jeff Spicoli's presence. in
Oh
the
yeah.
building
Always
tonight.
feeling Spicoli's.
Nah,
presence.
man, you can get your meat from the turkey and stuffing just needs to be bread and eggs and all that.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you like it a little juicy, little chicken broth
Moist?
probably. I'm sure they put.
Not too moist.
No, but yeah, she puts a little chicken broth in there. I think it kind of makes sure it's not dry.
You're gonna have to ask her. It's not. It's moist.
It's gonna be the broccoli cheese casserole for me, dog.
No,
Like,
I don't,
always,
I'm not a casserole person.
always the
you're an
broccoli
asshole.
cheese.
Any casserole.
What'd you call me?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be the broccoli cheese casserole.
Cashew
That's
roll.
exactly what,
You
dude.
asshole.
Oh my god.
Cashew asshole.
Well, Shannon, I hope you got your answer out there. Thank you for writing in to the Dear Dad segment, to the Ask Your Dad segment. Second question we have for you tonight. Johnny from San Dimas High School Football Rules, San Dimas, California. Let's give it up. Pew, pew,
Is he a
pew.
good football player?
Johnny actually, weirdly enough, Johnny asked, if there was a Moon Flag reunion, would you have the stuff to play a few songs with the boys live?
How many?
And we're not talking
Not tonight,
easy shit.
not tonight.
Not tonight. But how long do you have to prepare? I know
A month.
I knew that
A
was
month.
Yeah. Okay, so
A
you
month.
have a month to prepare. Now, which songs?
Yes, because I know every song that they played.
Yeah, which one
in
would you
my
wanna
mind?
play?
And
Something like "Breakdown" by Tom Petty.
Yeah, what would you
well,
want to have?
and
Little Pink Houses
Little
by
Pink Houses
John.
and,
Yeah,
He's
for sure.
opening and closing with that one.
Yeah, he's opening and closing with Little Pink Houses. By
and
John.
the Beatles, a lot of the Beatles ones.
See, I thought you were gonna go straight for the jugular and go for the fucking.
Oh yeah, CCR. Yeah, I bet he's gonna.
Oh, I
throw some
forgot about that. I
CCR.
forgot. No, not necessarily. No, I mean
That might be a little
but,
raucous for you. That might be a little raucous.
Hey, John, what's his name?
Johnny.
Johnny.
John Fogerty. Yeah.
No,
Well,
Johnny
actually,
from
Johnny
San
from
Diego.
San
John
Dimas,
Fogerty.
yeah.
Yeah.
rules.
Hey, we're gonna work on that, and actually you're gonna see some of that on this show. We're
That's
gonna
right.
play it.
Yep. We'll be playing some tunes for you. We do
those
YouTube
two,
videos.
you know, we've never really, the three of us, ever played that. I've watched it, and they've played it.
Yep.
I know all the songs. It's not that difficult.
So maybe the goal.
It's not that hard, music wise. So
The goal is maybe to learn 3, right?
Right. Yeah.
And then we'll play them live or
Yeah.
something on the show.
I know his first pick. Rock me, rama like a wagon wheel.
yeah, Jeremy doesn't like
Yeah.
a country at all.
we've
So,
gotten
but
into
I
that
like that
before.
song. I do.
We've gotten
We're
into
gonna
that
work
before.
him into some. We will definitely work him into some of that. Twist his arm behind his back and a little Zach Brown.
Well, little Jack Daniels goes a long way.
That's right.
Anyway, last question we have tonight from the mailbag is Heather. We're going north of the border tonight. Our first
Canada.
Yep, our
First
first
call
Canadian
or letter from Canada.
Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, you guys' hockey team sucks, and we're about to show you tonight.
Well, we're already up 1-0, and there's 10 left in the second.
on that,
So yeah,
Leafs.
we're already doing it. I mean, 1-0's not a very
Our
big game.
Tampa Bay Lightning are beating your
They have,
Toronto Maple
yeah,
Leafs.
but they
Anyway.
have Boston Cash.
You need to rake the Leaves.
Anyway, Heather from Toronto, Canada asks, what was the most annoying thing about raising the boys? Like, what thing used to just get under your skin, or maybe like had you in that moment where you were just like, I can't fucking take this anymore. Like, I just can't do this anymore. Like, oh. And I would like to hear that. So
Maybe
thank you
it's
for
like
asking that question, Heather. I appreciate it.
Maybe it's something that happened that drove you straight to crack a
Just
beer.
something we probably used to do a lot. I
You
know
know
it was
what?
a big food.
That takes a
Food in the bedroom would be my first guess, but
not cleaning the rooms, not picking up after yourself.
That type of stuff, man. Mom had
So
that
how long
nailed
do
in.
you have, Heather? Because I could sit here and talk to you about it for about an hour and a
But
half.
what's like immediately comes to your mind? Something that you used to get home from work and like we'd be doing or would be happening or was this way, and you'd be like, damn it, not again. Like,
Was it just being there? Us?
yeah, probably just being there, just not coming home to a fucking low lit room with a couple cigarettes and just being able to think and reflect on your thoughts for the day. Just
coming home and finding
Ryan
gray
skateboarded.
marks in a bathtub when we came home from a
Well,
weekend.
that was later.
away.
That was
Oh,
way
yeah.
later. Yeah.
No, I really can't. Probably just being lazy and not picking up their stuff and keeping dirty bedrooms or whatever, not
Yeah.
picking their stuff up.
Soda
I
cans.
used to hear the in or out when we used to go in and out of the house.
Oh, they're
right?
talking about the air conditioning.
Yeah.
Shut
or
the
out.
door. You born in the barn?
In or out. In or out.
In or out.
Dude.
Literally
You know-
telling Dad a story like, so Dad, so there's this guy on Ninja Turtles, Casey Jones, and so he looks like a hockey player, and and you're in the door, and he's like, in or out, in or out.
Dude,
Wait,
yeah.
I don't give a shit about your. Do you want to tell me your story? Come in.
How about so he comes home from like a Monday and it was just a terrible Monday and he sees Ryan asking for his ramp
Yeah.
for the 5th day in the
Dad,
row.
please,
Dad, when are you gonna build
please.
this ramp? And then you have Jeremy just shredding gnarly distortion in the back room.
I'm tired. Could you turn that down?
He's like, Adam's the only one that got any goddamn sense around here.
can't-
He's
yeah.
under the fucking bunk
He's
bed
on the
sleeping.
bunk bed sleeping right now. It's 5:30 in the afternoon.
He's my
He's,
favorite right now.
He's
Is this
he's
kid-
like in his rack. He's
Yeah.
preparing for the Navy.
Yep, he was. He really was the whole time. We didn't know it at the time, but he definitely. All right, so well, that's sweet of you, Dad. Nothing huge, major. I was
And if
hoping,
anybody tries to pull me out of this rack, I'm gonna
hoping
gonna-
to get my feelings hurt a little bit.
I bet
I'm gonna
Tomorrow-
rack my pistol and shoot
Hey,
him.
tomorrow he's gonna be in the shower. He's gonna be like, it's gonna be like, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. He's gonna have like
Oh, now I
12
can remember.
things.
Now I can
Yeah.
remember what
I remember.
irritated me.
Once you get those
Everything.
Folgers.
That's right.
in your cup.
Yep.
Jeez Louise, it's dinner time, dude.
It's dinner time. Mom just got
Ryan's
us some
special
Mike's.
birthday dinner. He requested
Jersey
Jersey Mike subs, so we're gonna go eat some Jersey Mike subs.
Let's
Guys,
go.
thank you for tuning in.
We're gonna watch some, and for you Toronto fans out there,
That's right.
Heather, I think she was from Toronto or whatever.
She was.
You know your
We're
listeners.
gonna kick your ass.
Yep, we're gonna go watch the rest of the game. We're gonna.
But thanks for the question.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for listening to They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo Romeo Echo Sierra,
See ya.
episode 16, guys. We'll see you next time, guys. Ryan, what do you say, man?
I hope I'm back
See ya.
next week. We'll see how the 31st goes.
All right, guys. Check us out next week and tell all
I'll
your
see
friends.
you in
bye.
about 3 weeks.
We'll see ya. All right, yeah. Bye.